Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. We're going to be playing Expanded today, and we are going to be playing a deck that has gotten me a lot of ladder wins, and that is Shuckle, Stall, Attacking Shuckle, kind of a mix of both, and I'll get into that in a minute. I will say this, I have played this deck for like 4 hours on Christmas Eve at my uncle's house. I brought my laptop, and I was like, alright, let's play some PTCGO. I played a lot of this deck, and I'll tell you, this is a very good ladder grinding deck. It's a very cheap deck to play. You auto-win against Night March, and Rodon pretty easily. You can also beat Zoark fairly easily too, though they do have a Alolan Muck, so if they're not playing a Alolan Muck, you should be okay. But Shuckle Stall is a very evil deck, and it will get you a lot of cheap and easy wins, and that is what this deck is all about. And that's why we're playing it. Now, I will actually say, the games I got, because I already recorded the games, I ended up playing against a lot of decks that had a lot of energy in them, and I'm not going to spoil what happens, but it's a pretty good video. Usually, when you play a Stall deck, sometimes your elo could tank. And if you do tank your elo and it like drops, and you start playing against like decks that have like players that aren't as good at the game or just don't have as many good cards, just don't have the best deck, and they're playing like a weird rogue with what they have at the moment, and they have like 20 energy in their deck, usually a Stall deck does not want to see that. And we did run into quite a few of those decks, and I will say how the games go because they went pretty fine. I'm not going to spoil what happens if I win or lose, but it was pretty awesome. And the last game I got was pretty awesome too, kind of showing off what a Stall deck is all about. Anyways, this deck is fun to play. Let's get into it. Obviously, Shuckle's kind of your main Stall card. It has the ability to Protective Shell, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have 2 or fewer energy on them. So your opponent needs to be playing 3 energy on their active Pokemon in order to attack Shuckle. And if they don't, then they can't attack you. So decks that rely on 1 energy attacks and DCE cannot damage Shuckle a lot of the time. And because we have Flare Grunts and Crushing Hammers, we can easily get rid of their energy and make it hard for them to deal with Shuckle. And then Shuckle also has Triple Poison, which we will use. Triple Poison poisons your opponent's active Pokemon, and they have to take 3 damage counters instead of 1 in between turns. Factor in Virbank City Gym, they're going to be taking 5 damage counters per turn. And we also have Wrap, which auto-paralyzes them and does 40, so not a bad attacker. And there's a lot of other things in this deck to go with Shuckle. We are playing Hoopas, just in case we play against an all-GX deck, you can just auto-win with Hoopa. Oranguru's in here, really good to get your resources back. If you're like, oh shoot, I probably need to get back some Enhanced Hammers and some Crushing Hammers, you can get Oranguru and get them back. We are also playing Seviper to complement Shuckle, just for the extra damage. Potentially one-shotting a Zoro on turn 1, I mean Triple Poison, Shuckle, Virbank in 1 turn. And we got 2 other kind of techie cards in here. We are playing Unown Hand. If we play against another Stall deck, we have Unown Hand to help us out a little bit. And then we also have Articuno in the deck for that ability, or the attack, sorry, Cold Crush, in case we play against something that ramps energy. Obviously, one way to counter Shuckle is to attach energy, so yeah, Articuno can just come in and slap something and get rid of all their energy. Really good card, and that's it for the Pokemon. Now we're going to the items and the supporters. There's a lot. We got 4 copies of Crushing Hammer, allowing you to obviously get rid of energy, 2 Enhanced Hammers. I would consider maybe a 3rd Enhanced Hammer, but Enhanced Hammer is here, obviously, for those special energy heavy decks. 3 Max Potions to be able to heal ourselves. Max Potion is good with Shuckle, but if we're already attacking and we already have the energy on, we actually get rid of our energy. Sometimes we don't want to do that, but it is still good to play 3 Max Potions. It's also good if you go the Hoopa route of stalling. You can also combo with Articuno. Once you do Cold Crush, you can Max Potion it, get rid of it. I am playing a heavy count of Nest Ball, but sometimes it's really bad to like start with like an Unown or a Seviper and then just have like a really worthless hand of nothing. So sometimes it is good to just have the Nest Balls to guarantee your Shuckle and your Hoopas and stuff. I just like having 4 Nest Balls. I think it's a really good count to have, especially because if you really need to go the Articuno route, you know, there's no End, no Sycamore in this deck, there's no Chorus. It's all relying on just cards like Lusamine and Steven's Resolve and Team Flare Grunt to do all the heavy lifting. We have 1 Cynthia though, so sometimes it is really good to, you know, have the 4 Nest Balls. I am playing 3 Net Balls, another interesting card, but it does guarantee you the grass energy if you are looking for it. So it's actually a really cool card. You can also auto-grab Shuckle with it. 1 Scoop Up Cyclone, just here to retrieve something. Lusamine CIN is another good option in this deck. Super Rod is pretty good in this deck also. One reason it's in here, obviously, it gets you back resources. If you ever have to Plumeria away a couple cards, so usually you want to Plumeria away like your Pokemon that you don't need a lot of the time, so you can like Super Rod, get them back, get back energy, 1 for Max Potion. 4 Verse Seeker for supporters. For the stadiums, I'm playing 2 Virbank City Gyms, obviously for the extra damage. When your opponent builds up a big Pokemon and attacks with it, sometimes you can still kind of burn their energy, and you can also try to knock him out with triple poison, or force him to retreat into another attacker, and then they can't attack, so you kind of get the option there. So it's pretty nice. We are also playing one Lysandre Labs, another really good stadium. Get rid of any tool cards, make some so they can't retreat, or even do the extra damage. Now we got a lot of supporters, quickly go into 2 Acerolas for the healing loop, 1 Cynthia just to have, like, if we get a really bad hand and we have an out with Cynthia, might as well take it. 1 Faba, broken card right now, getting poked, special energy in the lost zone. Guzma's in here just for the effect, you know, bringing something out in the active. Counter catcher is another option. 3 Lusamines. The Lusamine loop, we're going to take advantage of it before it maybe gets banned, so we're going to be playing the Lusamine loop, get back a supporter, you know, and a Lusamine. 1 Plumeria, just in case they attach on the bench. 3 Steamers Resolve, obviously you'll be able to search, but you can't do Steamers Resolve and attack on the same turn. 14 Flare Guns, one of the best cards in this deck. 1 Team Skull Grunt to get rid of the energy in their hand. 3 Float Stones. I'm playing a heavy kind of float, but sometimes it's good to bounce from Shuckle to Hoopa, from Hoopa to Oranguru to Hoopa to Articuno, even if, like, Seviper or Unown get trapped in the active. And for the energy, 3 Grass and 2 Waters for Articuno, Shuckle, and Netball. So that's it for the Shuckle Stall expanded deck. A lot of fun to play. Again, I played this deck a lot, so I have a lot of experience with it. It's a very fun deck to play. It's a good ladder grinding deck. Because a lot of people just get salty. They don't like playing against these decks. They auto-concede. So if you want cheap ladder wins, play this deck. Peace out. Have a good day. Or what am I saying? We're not ending the video. Alright, let's just show you the games. Here we go. Boom. Alright, guys. Here we go. Let's go do some games with our Shuckle deck here in Expanded. See how we do. Again, there are going to be matchups like Rotom you auto win against. Hopefully we don't play against any decks that like have like 36 energy in them. Believe me, playing this deck can tank your elo depending on how it plays out for you. So hopefully we don't just play against any weird decks. Alright, we're up against a Fire Colorless deck. Again, we just gotta hope there isn't like 90 energy in this deck. But there are people out there who have decks built like that, so it's very frustrating. Okay. We do start with Shuckle, which is good. We do have a decent hand. We can do nice turn 1 Stevens Resolve, which I like. That's pretty good. So hopefully things go well for us this game. I do have faith that Shuckle will hold it down for us. Alright, here we go. See what we're up against. Seeing fire is usually scary because Shuckle is weak to fire, but we'll see what we're up against here. As long as it's not like something scary. It's not Volk, I know that much. So that's like, I guess, like the good thing. Starts with a Taurus. Alright, so we'll bench Hoopa. We'll Stevens Resolve. Just play this. We'll get Enhanced Hammer. We have Lusamine in our hand, which is a good thing. Might even get like Flare Gun or Faba, but I think we'll get Flare Gun just in case he plays basic energy. And I guess we'll get, like, what else do I really need? Maybe, Acerola. This is kind of tough. I don't know what else to grab. I guess we'll just get another Stevens Resolve or something, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really know what to grab there as my third card. There's nothing really I needed. I guess maybe like another Crushing Hammer, but whatever. It's gonna play the DC, that's fine. As long as we don't get Ender Judge, we should be good to get rid of that DCE. It's gonna Lysandre Labs me, interesting. Alright. So that's a pretty good draw. We can play Virbank. I will attack him. I feel pretty safe that we won't get attacked by Taurus, considering how good our hand is. I'm not really worried about that. We'll save the Lusamine for when we do Flare Grunt. And we'll just triple poison. So you want to stall them. You do want to take prizes with this deck. I don't know. I mean, this deck can be used as a stall deck, but I feel like Shuckle can work as a stall deck as well. He's going to play another DC, so we'll just get rid of that with a nice big Team Flare Grunt. Ooh, he's playing... Oh my gosh. If he plays a Kiawe, I am in trouble. We do have Articuno in the deck for a reason, though, so I don't know if that'll bail us out, though. But we'll see. So he's going to stay poisoned. Just hit him with a Flare Gun. We could wrap him and knock him out, but I'm going to save wrap for, like, Ho-Oh or something. Ho-Oh's probably a bigger threat than Taurus. He's going to get knocked out going into my next turn, which is also really good. And before he just plays a Center Lady. See, I'm not really playing against like a competitive deck here, so you kind of see why this deck was hard to play at first, because I end up playing against weird stuff like this, where it's clearly not a competitive deck, so you can't really... You struggle against it because they play 90 energy, and it's not a competitive deck, so you don't know what they play, and for all you know, they're going to be playing random stuff like Center Ladies and Big Masaldas. Which, believe me, I ran into a lot of that playing this deck, so I'm hoping that's not the case, but I have a weird feeling this guy's just going to play a Center Lady this turn. But yeah, I didn't want to knock him out with Wrap. There's no point. It's better for him to get killed in my turn, but if I do Wrap him, I want to save our GX attack. You know, we waste it on Taurus, but I want to save it for Articuno or maybe Wrap Solo. But no, we Scoop, so yeah. This deck is, I'm telling you, it's good for ladder grinding as I get this really weird glitch on my screen. But this is a really good deck for ladder grinding because you just get really quick concedes. People will concede the game because they don't want to play against you. They'll just get frustrated. Alright, let's see what we're up against next. Ooh, this is probably a Night March deck, which is good. We should auto-win against Night March fairly easily. Winning the coin flip is good. If we get a Steven's Resolve here, we can set up our hand pretty easily. We did get it, nice. We even got a Faba and an Enhanced Hammer. I actually played against a Night March deck with this deck too. It was actually against the Fan. And I ended up fabbing away 3 of their DCs, which is insane. Oh, it's not a Night March deck. Oh, crap. It is an electric deck, which is pretty hard to beat. This is probably the deck we did not want to see. So yeah, that's awesome. That's a pretty good draw. Even worse, he's playing Manectric, so this guy just has answers to me. Or I might just Team Skull Run him, just so he doesn't get access to double charge. I don't know. Hey, it paid off. Not really, he's gonna play a supporter anyways, but whatever. Oh, he scooped! Okay, this guy just straight up conceded the game. Alright, let's see what he was playing. Oh, he only had a 1-1 electric line. Oh, he was playing a Raikou deck. Okay, that's actually pretty easy to beat. I mean, he had, like, Zeraora, he had electric, he had Manectric, so, like, he had, even Thunder Mountain, I guess. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't matter. So that made me this, and he played 12 energy, so he had a lot of ways to deal with Shuckle. So I'm kind of glad he scooped there. That could have been a lot worse. Alright, let's see if we can play against something else that relies on DC. As long as we just don't run anything stupid. Alright, here we go. It's like, this could be a Mally deck. We'll have to find out if it's going to be Malamar or not. I am playing against a lot of decks right now, though, that aren't very competitive, so my ELO's a little low and expanded. We'll have to see if we play against anything. I just realized, the strings on my sweater look really weird. Almost looks like an optical illusion in the webcam. Don't know why. But anyways. Alright, we're going to mulligan. Hopefully we get another Shuckle start. We've been consistent with Shuckle and not Unown. Alright, nice. And that's actually a nice hand, too. As long as things go our way, we can probably buy a few turns with Flare Gun. Okay, let's see what we're playing against. Malamar is what I don't want to see. We're up against Malamar. Great. Malamar Mewtwo. Okay, great. Yes, just play Malamar. I don't know. I mean, if he sets up good enough, there's honestly no point really playing the match out, because I don't really know if you can win. We'll have to see, though. But I don't know if this game is really that winnable. I will Nest Ball for Shuckle. We'll Net Ball for Grass Energy. Might as well touch on the active. Start getting damage on him now. I mean, if we can take out we can probably try and attack Mewtwo manually. Don't know if that's going to work out, though. So we don't really have the greatest of hands to really go off with. We can buy a few turns, though, with Flare Grunt. Maybe Crushing Hammer. We can also Acerola and Scoop Up if he doesn't KO me. But considering Mewtwo already wants to have like a bunch of energy on it, there's not much I can really do about this matchup. We just gotta hope he's playing a 1-1 Malamar line. And there are ways around this. We do have Hoopa in the deck for a reason. So maybe I should try and, you know, hopefully get Hoopa going soon. Hoopa is pretty good in this matchup. Assuming he's not playing, like, random non-GX EX stackers. But Hoopa can buy us some time. Even Articuno could be useful. But that would actually not win. He's going to just do Skyla. If he doesn't attach an energy here, we might get some more turns to save Flare Gun for when we really need it. I'm not going to place a Viper down. The 40 damage is nice and all, but I don't want to give him... I don't want to put that many Pokemon on my bench. I'm just going to attach. Okay. I might even just Crushing Hammer that energy off. Gets rid of an Espeon. Maybe Hoopa's gonna be really good in this matchup. The problem is we don't attack, so like Hoopa can't really damage Malamar. But Hoopa might be okay here. Alright, let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can start drawing well. Let's see what our top deck is. Lysandre Labs, that's actually really good. He doesn't have Spiritling anymore. And that gets heads, that's really nice. There's triple poison here. So he has to bump the stadium in order to get that. He's only got 5 cards in his hand. Let's see if he even has a way to stop my stadium here. He already played a Skyla, so he could easily Skyla for a stadium. He might get a stadium, though. That's what I'm worried about. No, he's just going to do that. Okay, so he's going to pass it in his turn. We drew a Nest Ball. That's good. We're going to get Hoopa down. You know, we'll just poison him again. I'm not going to play Seviper just because it's such an easy target. Though I do have multiple ways to get out of harm's way. I'm not going to play. We're just going to poison him. We can deal with this Mewtwo. We might be able to just knock him out. He did play the damage change one though, which is kind of worrying if he like drops a what's that stadium called? Shrine of Memories. If he drops a Shrine of Memories on us, that would be pretty bad. He's got Layla. He's actually going to end me, which is, I guess, fine. I did like that hand quite a bit though. Having Flare Gun and Enhanced Hammer is really good, but this end should give us a good enough hand. I mean, we should be able to bump that DC off anyways. As long as no Inkays go down either. Okay, that's even better. We got the Lusamine now, which is what we want to see. He's putting Oranguru down. That's just stuff he doesn't want to play. He's going to Psychic Infinity. I do want to have room for maybe, like, he concedes! I was going to say, I want to make room for Team Rocket's Handiwork, but who needs Handiwork? And they concede. How many Malamars? Oh, they only played 2, so they had a thinner line. They had max elixirs in their list. Holy. Yeah, 14 energy. Alright, well, pretty good win on our books. But yeah, let's go do another game with Shuckle. Okay, here we go. We're getting into the match. Ooh, I see fire. But it might not be a Volcanion deck. We'll have to see, though. Could be a Buzzwole deck. I don't know. We do win the coin flip, which is pretty good. Nice, you got another Shuckle start. Not the greatest of hands, though. We don't really have access to, like, Flare Grunt. We don't even have access to Articuno with his hand. We do have the Water Energy, though. This could be Primal Groudon, I don't know. Turtonator, yeah. We're not going to be able to beat a Blacksmith deck. We auto-lose those decks. I told you, these random decks are playing 17 energies, and they have, like, random center ladies in their decks. I'm telling you, man. It's the new meta. We're not going to be able to beat that deck, guys. There's no way. There's no way. We gotta hope we don't play against decks that have 19 energy in them, but we'll see. Well, we're going to win that game. Shuckle is weak to fire. I just don't see how we're winning that. Alright, here we go. Fairy and Dragon. Interesting combination. Okay, we'll see what we are up against. Oh, the Shuckle streak ended. We start with Articuno. Rip. I kind of like this hand, though. We have a lot of ways to burn their energy. Let's see. Palkia, okay. Looks like he's riding on double Dragon Energy. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he's ending me. This is huge. We do play 3 Float Stones because I don't like having bad starts with Articuno. You want to go for Shuckle right away. We didn't hit it. We did get a Crushing Hammer. We have a Guzma too. I mean, that actually doesn't really matter because Hydreigon. Okay, this matchup is fine, I guess. Let's see what we draw. Okay, we do it versus Seeker. See if Crushing Hammer gets heads. You failed me. Alright, we're gonna have to do Steven's Resolve for Shuckle, Enhanced Hammer, and Float Stone. Or I can grab Acerola, but we have Plumeria. We have Guzma too, but I want to do Plumeria. I want to get rid of that energy instead. He could end me, so this might not matter. He'll play Fairy Energy. He'll be able to Hydro Pressure me. So maybe I could have grabbed Acerola, but it's fine. Articuno is actually good here, though, I think, to get rid of his energy. There's a flare gun. So now we're going to start taking control of this game. We're now going to start taking control of this match. We'll probably just get rid of flare gun. We have the VS Seekers in our hand. But I do want to save Articuno, though, for a rainy day. Cold Crush might be useful here if he ever, like, builds up a bunch of energy on one Palkia. Alright, so he's going to play down a Sliggoo. I don't really know what that does. We'll see. He might retreat here and use his Attack Division. Yep, but more energy in the discard pile. Good in my books. He's going to do Division. I might do... I don't really know what Gudra does, but I am tempted to Steven's Resolve. Actually, we'll just Flare Gun him. Whatever. That works too. We just drop it. Do triple poison. Just keep getting damage on him. And then we're probably gonna need to turn to Steven's Resolve though, because we only have 2 cards in our hand. We're gonna need way more than that. Obviously, there's a lot of other cards you can run this deck. Soaking Horn. Okay, we're gonna have to keep Flare Gunning him then. That's a good draw. Get another Shuckle. Might as well play it down. I have to keep Flare Gunning this Gudra. Soaking Horn is kind of scary. And he concedes. Alright, there we go. Got another concede. See? Easy ladder grinding. Easy ladder grinding. Alright, let's see. He had Sylveon in the deck. Okay. So it looks like it's a Gudra deck. I was actually kind of worried about this Gudra. So I was like, oh, he could maybe like Power Whip my Articuno and just take like a random knockout. But 20 energies! What? Holy cow. See what I mean though? When you tank your reload, you play against all these decks that have like 20 energy and then like half their deck is energy. It's insane. Alright, let's do another game with Shuckle. Alright, come on. Let's see. Alright, I was hoping this would be like, you know, Road Armor, Night March, or Zoroark. But our Elo has been tanked so much, it looks like we don't want to find them. Alright. I'm excited to see what we're playing against here. Not excited to see that Wi-Fi symbol pop up. Let's see if it's Malamar, though. If it's another Malamar deck, we might be in some trouble. That's why I attack, though, because there are actually a lot of decks in Expanded you'll run into that can accelerate energy, and Shuckle, you can't really stall with that well, like Wailord, because it is pretty weak. Once they get past Shuckle's ability, Shuckle is pretty easy to deal with, so that's kind of why I like having the attacking Shuckle. You get to attack them, you get to damage them, take prizes while you're stalling them out. It's a really good way to win. But you have, obviously, Unknown Hand and Articuno with the deck. So there are some ways you can stall. This is still like a stall deck, but it's also an attacking deck that can deal with those decks that accelerate energy. Okay, we got a Hoopa start, which I'm fine with. Decent enough hand, I guess. We can buy some time. We'll have to see what kind of a side deck this is, though. And I'm tempted after this game, though, to just, like, grind the ladder with, like, a really easy winning deck. And just get my Elo back up to where I'm playing against other, like, competitive decks like Zoroark and Night March. And then go back to playing Shuckle, so I don't have to play against... Because it's not really fun to play a stall deck like this when you're playing against decks that have 15 energy, or 50 energy, and 4 Pokemon Center Ladies. It's not very fun, so I'm gonna have to mix it up. There's Shuckle. Okay, we'll wait to play that. Let's bump that. I actually did build an attacking Hoopa deck and Expanded 2 on Christmas Eve. Tested the deck. It is pretty fun. Maybe I'll make a video on it, maybe I won't. It's gonna end me. Okay, that's fine. You can't damage Hoopa, so it's not like it really matters, but let's see what we get here. Okay. I like the hand. See? Gengar, like, what is this deck? I'm telling you. You never want to blow your Elo. Ooh, Lusamine, good draw. See if one of these gets heads. Nice. Why does that highlight? That's a glitch, I swear. Tempted to play Nest Ball. We're not gonna get knocked out next turn. Hoopa, you can chill. We're never gonna lose to my opponent, though. Like, to Mewtwo anyways. He's gonna have to attack me with Gengar. Which could happen. As long as Hoopa can stall, we're good. But I guarantee you, this guy's got like 50% of his deck is energy. I'm calling it right now. He's playing like 90 energy. It's annoying, but it is the state of the game. Next, maybe we'll lose Steven's Resolve next turn, and then try and get the Lusamine back, and just keep a Lusamine Flare Gun loop online. Or maybe my opponent isn't playing 90 energy. Whoa, didn't mean to click that. Not gonna lie though, I am a little scared of the other Gengar with Poltergeist that like auto KOs the Professor Litter. See, like what? There's like gonna be like 25 energy in this deck. To be fair, like I can afford to. Ooh, we're getting really lucky. All right, well, Steven's Resolve. We will grab Lusamine. Keep the Lusamine loop alive. I might get Skull Grunt too. We have Seeker. I might as well get, like, a Max Potion, just in case. So it looks like Hoopa is going to be sitting in the active for a couple turns. You could play Dark Energy in this deck also, because you don't need Grass Energy, but you get to search the energy for free with Netball, so it's like, you might as well play. You don't play DC, and you're never going to, so you don't really get to use Super Cycles. I don't know. If you want to play Dark and DC, be my guest. Gonna Evo Soda. Good Treasure. That's 5 energies down. Okay, I can actually take decent damage with my Shuckle just for attaching. We know his hand is completely empty right now, so this is probably a good turn to play Flare Gun. Might as well just play this just to thin my deck a little bit, actually. It's a good idea. He's got one card in his hand, too, so we can start doing Lusamine and go Lusamine for Flare Gun. How much retreat does Mewtwo have? 2? Yeah, it has a 2 retreat cost, so he may not get a chance to go into Gengar, because Mewtwo might just be trapped here forever. And nice, we get time. Another, might as well play this. I doubt he's playing Flare Gun or Skull Grunt. Who cares? We have Rod in our hand anyways. Alright, we'll do the Lusamine loop. And we'll pass. I am a little weak to an end here, not gonna lie, but pretty good. And if I don't bench anything, he can't even switch out this Mewtwo anyways. You have a good deck. Thank you. Ooh, a D-Valley. Okay. That's fine. We will... I don't even know if I want to bump that, because, like, he might be running, Might as well do. I could have done VS Seeker for Steven's Resolve. Maybe I should have done that, whatever. Our hand is huge. We can try and set up, like, an Unown play here, too, next turn, which I might do. Obviously, we're not going to win with Unown right away, but we could definitely try and grab Unown soon. Though he can end me if there's an end. I was kind of worried that was going to happen. We had such a big hand, and now we can't VS Seeker for Flare Gun anymore, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, we got a Crushing Hammer back. And he's starting to attach to Gengar. And a Master Ball for another Ghastly. Oh my god. So what is that? That's 7 energies. Probably out of like 25. We'll see. Ooh, Cynthia's really good. Hey, we hit heads. Play this. Cynthia. We're getting really lucky with our Crushing Hammers, guys, not gonna lie. There's an E-Hammer. There's Articuno. There's Unown hand. Actually, that hand's pretty bad. I maybe could have Nest Balled. We'll see. Could have got another Hoopa. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, Super Rod is annoying, but I kind of figured, you know, some decks will play like 1 Rod. Letter 2. Rip having... Oh, only 1 energy, though. Interesting. Guess he's doing Sycamore? No, Copycat. I don't know if he's playing DC or not, but I do want to play Enhanced Hammer here. We got Flare Gun. Okay, that's fine. Part of me kind of wants to start going for the Oranguru strat soon. But we don't have an energy in our hand, so unfortunately we can't do that. Let's get another Hoopa. Because if he goes into Gengar, we can start to do the Flare Gun spam, which is what I want to do. So might as well. It does suck though, you got back all those supporters, but we don't have a Seeker, so it doesn't matter. I know I opened up like a Guzma play, but if it goes into Gengar, I can still start to burn the energy off of it, which is good. And Gengar doesn't do much to Hoopa anyways. It's not like I'm gonna attack. Ooh, he played a DC. He's probably gonna retreat though. Yeah, he already retreats. That's fine. We can still Flare Gun him. We know he plays DC now, which is good, so we can start to do Enhanced Hammer once again. So maybe, I don't know, maybe he's not playing like 19, 20 energies. At most, he should be probably playing 10 Psychic Energy if he's playing Mewtwo. I'm hoping he's not playing like 50. No Lysandre me? That's fine. I mean, if he burns more cards too, we can win by deck out. Nah, it's not a good top deck. We can play Flare Grunt though. And still buy some time. There's only 5 in the discard, right? Yeah. I mean, if he's playing Brock Skrit though, that's gonna be where things get bad. Alright, yeah. He's gonna touch the bench Gengar, which is smart. But even if he attacks me, he has to hit me 3 times to kill me. So he hits me twice, I'll just ace roll the Hoopa. Alright, see what we top deck. Plumeria is really good. We'll get rid of Unown and Shuckle. I'm surprised we're keeping this up, not gonna lie. We can always rod the Unown back, but I don't even know if we'll need Unown at this point. I know this is a very exciting match, guys. Very exciting. Quad Gengar is interesting. Alright, there's our first energy. That's fine, though. Would have been nice to get a Lusamine or a Seaman's Resolve, because he didn't attach, so we didn't really need to play any supporters. We had the option to do Articuno now, though, which is good. It'll take a lot of damage, but we still get the option to play it. Yeah, it'll take 80 damage or 60. But we still have the option to do some Cold Crush. Alright, let's see. Seaman's Resolve or Lusamine. Nope. I'll take that, though. I doubt he's playing Laser. But I do want to play that down, just so he can't attack me for 2 energies. We really need to draw Lusamine or something, because he's not attached to energy. Maybe he is low on energy. Maybe he isn't indeed playing 50 energy. This is a meme, though. This guy's got 4 Gengars in play with the ability Nod Curse. Which means if I attach energy, I will take 80 damage, which is a little insane. But Articuno is definitely going to be able to take advantage of that. There's a Guzma, which is good. Now I can actually retreat in Articuno. We actually brought a Mewtwo. Okay, so we're back to stalling. We're going to keep passing. We're going to keep passing for now. It would be nice to get a Oranguru down. We'll take a lot of damage, but we can afford to give up the prize just to get back some stuff. I can go into Shuckle, but I'm not going to. We'll take 80 damage. Let's see what we draw. I don't need you, Shuckle. It's got 11 cards left, so it looks like this Hoopa stall is winning us the game. Looks like Hoopa is coming in. I'm not gonna lie though, our Crushing Hammers were really lucky this game. Alright, let's see what we draw. Really? How do I have 4 energy in my hand when I just grabbed an energy out of my deck last turn? Doesn't have much, that's good. There's a Flare Gun. At this point, if he doesn't end me, we can just Unown him. Or just retreat into a Oranguru. Oh my gosh. Well, good thing he's not attaching energy, because this is pretty pitiful. There's a Faba. Can't play it right now. I know he's going to end me again. Has he played a Verse Seeker? Ooh, he attached an energy. Alright, well that's going in the lost zone. What? Oh, there we go. It's like, where the... it won't let me click it because the energy, the texting is blocking the way. Well, it's good I put in the lost zone. You can't do special charge, which he might be playing. Am I? Okay, so maybe we're not up against a deck with 15 energy. Alright. Would be nice to get a Skull Grunt, though. I know he's going to end me as a Skull Grunt. I'm going to play that. Nice! We hit the gold mine. Nice. Actually, I should have looked at his hand. Dang it. Rip, whatever. I did that so quick. We can maybe top deck Verse Seeker and do another Skull Grunt anyways. There's Rod. I'm not going to play that. I don't want Unown back right now. I don't think our hand's even big enough. Like, that is definitely not 35 cards. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to Holla. Ooh, we might actually be able to win with Unown hand here if he doesn't find another end. I should have looked at his hand more, though. Whatever. Our hand's big enough. He's not safe to attach energy. Don't want to play Lysandre Labs down, because I'm going to need that Float Stone. Alright, let's see what we draw. Max Potion. Do we even have enough cards to do Unown here? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. There's a Steven's Resolve. Either way, he's probably going to deck out before we even get the ability to do Unown hand, so it's probably not a big deal. Ooh, he's attaching the active. Just keep getting rid of his energy. We can run him out of energy. I don't know if he's playing Brock's Grid or anything. That's why I should have looked at his hand. Because who knows? He might be running like one copy of Brock's Grid. I should counter him. They need to have a... Okay, they really need... If they're going to put Unown hand in the game, they really need to give you an indicator of how much energy you have in your hand. So I really want to know how much that is. Or how many cards in my hand, sorry. There's Versus Seeker. So I could do Flare Grunt or Skull Grunt, which I will do. I've kind of given up on the Unown hand at this point. Plus, we run him out of energy. We'll just Oranguru, get our stuff back. And at that point, we'll have unlimited resources, and then we will be able... Yeah, I need to look at his hand. He does have an N and a Birch. He has N. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do Unown hand. So we're just going to have to win by decking him out and run him out of energy. 10 energy in the discard pile, folks. He is low. So going for the Birch. Kind of glad he's not doing N. Unless he gets Tails. Or Head, sorry. Because he's not going to stop. I really want to count the cards in my hand, but I can't. I don't know if that's 35 or not. There's Oranguru. Part of me wants to go for it. I think I will. I think we're safe at this point. Now, we're going to take 80 damage. Obviously. But Shatter Shot won't KO me. Unless he, like, drops a random laser. But we're going to start doing resource management. We're going to start to do it now. No, we won't get the Unown play off, but I'm going to do it. I mean, we can obviously win by decking him out, but that's no fun. Let's just do Oranguru. If we can pull off the Unown, we might as well try it out. Really wish I knew how much cards I have in my hand right now. Let's just get back all the important stuff. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. I only have 22 cards in my hand. So we're not going to hit it. Might do Steven's Resolve, though. Steven's Resolve will get me a couple cards. Might as well play it. We'll get Lusamine back. How many cards is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot, I lost count. Okay, which that's Lusamine. Alright, we're gonna play Lusamine. I guess keep getting Steven's Resolve back. We're gonna run out of things to resource management, though. Huh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Never mind. He's hitting me. That's fine. I know we put back some garbage stuff like netball, but I don't see how we're losing. He's still gonna deck out before anything. But rip the dream. We're not gonna be able to pull off the unknown hand, folks. He's ending me. Oh, we got resolve back. Nice. Get 2 crushing hammers. We have a flare on the discard, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter what I grab. Doesn't matter what I grab. I'm gonna grab the crushing hammer, so in case he attaches to a bench Gengar. But he's got 1 card left. He's super low on cards. Very intense match, though. This is a very interactive game, as you guys can see. Very fun to play. Might as well play Lusamine. Let's put back Cynthia, who cares? Maybe we'll get to use Unknown Hand, but he is out of cards. He's out of cards, so Unknown Hand, go bye-bye. We're not going to be able to show off the Unknown Hand. But this was a fun game. We showed off how a stall deck wins. Yeah, there we go. That was a funny match. GG to my opponent. GG. How many energies? 15? Okay, so they did have 1 rod. It looks like that was their only way to get energy back. So there's no, like, Brock's Grid or anything. So that's good. Did he play the other Gengar Poltergeist? He didn't. So he just had the Faded Black one. Kind of funny, though. Not gonna lie. He was able to set up 4 Gengars. And we got enough wins to be able to get a bunch of tickets here. Oh, my goodness, folks. A bunch of tickets. We're sitting golden. Buy a pack from the shop. I might just wrap up the video here. It's been going on for 36 minutes. So we can buy a pack from the shop. Though I do want to start saving up my packs soon, though. Or my coins very soon, once Tag Team comes out early February. But I can't help but wrap up the video here on a high note. But that was a pretty good match, showing off the stall. I know we didn't use Shuckle in that game. It was all Hoopa and Oranguru that kind of put the team on their back. We tried to set up the Unknown Hand. Weren't able to do it. Ooh, let's go. Sceptile pull. That is what I like to see. Nice. Last card I pulled out of a Lost Under pack with a full Alola Ninetales. That's insane. Really good pull. Happy I got that. And I might have to wrap up the video here. I did want to play against, like, Rotom or Night March because it's such an easy auto win, but, like, you kind of get the gist of what this deck is about. It's a stall deck at its core. There are some things you can add. Team Rocket's Handiwork is a good addition. Obviously, you can use Handiwork in here. So there's another option. But outside of that, this is a fun deck to play. It is one of my favorite ladder grind decks right now because it's such a cheap and easy deck to play. And I'm probably going to revisit it, to be honest with you. It's such a cheap deck. I might do a part 2 to this deck. And once I get my elo back up, we end up playing against more like Night March or Rotom and Zoroark and stuff like that. It will be a good time to re-showcase the deck again. But we'll wrap up today's PTCGO video there. If you enjoyed, make sure to like. Don't forget to subscribe on the road to 4,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's funny stall video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace out. Goodbye.